What if I told you one of the world's most popular foods was invented because a guy refused to stop gambling? November 3rd, 1762, a British nobleman makes the laziest request in history and accidentally changes how billions of people eat. Stick around, because this story proves that sometimes the best ideas come from the most unexpected places. Meet John Montagu, the fourth Earl of Sandwich, a powerful politician, First Lord of the Admiralty, and a significant figure in 1760s England. He's got money, status, and one massive problem: he cannot stop gambling. We're not talking about a friendly poker night. This man would sit at the card table for 24 hours straight, sometimes longer. His friends are exhausted, the servants are worried, but John, he's having the time of his life. There's just one issue: eating. See, in the 1700s, meals were formal affairs. You sit down, use your utensils, and take your time. But every minute away from the table is a minute John's not gambling, and that's unacceptable to him. So on November 3rd, 1762, during what's probably his 100th consecutive hour at the card table, he makes a demand that will echo through history. John calls over a servant and says something like, "Bring me some roast beef. But here's the thing, put it between 2 slices of bread. I need to eat with one hand and keep playing with the other." The cook probably thinks this is the stupidest thing he's ever heard, but he does it. Sliced meat tucked between 2 pieces of toast. John takes a bite, doesn't spill anything on the cards, doesn't need to leave the table, and realizes he's just solved one of humanity's significant problems: how to eat without interrupting what you're doing. The other gamblers see this and think, wait, that's genius. They start ordering the same as a sandwich. And because John's title was the Earl of Sandwich, named after the town of Sandwich in England, people started calling this creation a sandwich. Within months, it's the talk of London. High society starts ordering sandwiches at their clubs. A historian named Edward Gibbon writes in his diary that he saw 20 or 30 of the first men of the kingdom eating sandwiches at a restaurant. The most powerful men in England are now eating like John Montagu, with one hand free to keep doing whatever they want. Here's the thing, though. John Montagu didn't actually invent putting food between bread. People in the Mediterranean had been doing it for centuries. He'd even seen Greeks and Turks serving meat on bread during his travels. What John invented was making it socially acceptable for wealthy people to eat this way. He made convenience cool. Fast forward to today. The sandwich is a $20 billion industry in the US alone. Americans eat 300 million sandwiches every single day. From the deli down the street to your PB&J at lunch, from Vietnamese banh mi to Cuban medianoche, it all traces back to one man who was too addicted to gambling to eat a proper meal. Here's what I love about this story. John Montagu wasn't trying to change the world. He wasn't thinking about convenience culture or portable meals. He just wanted to keep doing what he loved without interruption. And somehow, that selfish, beautifully lazy moment became one of history's most practical innovations. Think about how many times this week you've eaten something with one hand while doing something else and working at your desk, scrolling through your phone, or driving to an appointment. That's the Earl of Sandwich's legacy. He proved that the best solutions don't always come from noble intentions. Sometimes they come from someone who just really doesn't want to stop what they're doing. What's the laziest thing you've ever done that actually turned out brilliant? Drop it in the comments. I genuinely want to know what corners you've cut that accidentally made your life better. If this story made you smile, you're in the right place. History Sparks is all about uncovering the unexpected moments that shaped how we live today, from gambling addicts who invented lunch to rebels who changed everything. We post new stories every day that prove history isn't boring. It's the best entertainment there is. Subscribe and join our community of people who believe the past is way more interesting than you were taught in school. Ring that bell so you never miss a story worth telling. We'll see you in the next one.